No, mentally strong people don't have big biceps or pretty sharp face. Mentally strong person can be a 130-pound man with a resilience of an ant. Can also be a 110-pound woman that is quieter than the anechoic chamber at the Orfield Laboratories. With so much information out there, sometimes it looks unbearable. The worldwide situation right now is causing us massive trouble. Parents are getting fired and families are starving. There is so much going on right now that we can't even begin to think positive. But let me break it to you. A single person has the power to change the entire world. The willingness and desire we have can pierce through mountains and create new roads where they don't even exist. We can pave the jungles, we can beat the unbeatable. We create things that don't even exist in the first place. Each and every one of these things were made by mentally strong people who refused to back down. If Thomas Edison said through this and through the project for the first light bulb on his first failed attempt, we would still light up candles in the night. He had more than 1,000 failed attempts to invent the light bulb. Can you even imagine? We don't even have the patience to count to 1,000. Whenever you're on the brink of giving up, just remember that mentally strong people would never do these 6 things. Number 1, mentally strong people don't focus on the negative. Yes, every sane person would say that things are not going well right now in the world, especially after the worldwide situation at the beginning of this year. But if you're healthy and breathing, if you're sitting on your PC or mobile phone right now, you have a lot more than most people. Things can be a lot worse than they are right now for you as an individual and for the world in general. If you just Google the world's deadliest events, you'll realize how lucky you are right now. As humans, we have the tendency to think negative and find what's not right with our current situation in this exact moment. That is not necessarily bad because we're naturally pushing ourselves to improve and take action. Before we continue with the second, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Okay, now that you did, let's continue with the second one. Number 2, mentally strong people don't compare with things and people. You can really explain this with a single sentence. Don't do it. It's a one-way street. Every time you compare yourself to others, you waste precious energy focusing on other people's lives instead of your own. Comparison often results in resentment toward others and ourselves. Comparison deprives us of joy. When you put your mind to another person, you deplete yourself of the energy that you can use to improve yourself on personal and professional level. Comparison is often materialistic, and yes, while it's better to cry in a Ferrari, materialistic things can never make you happy. Even studies have confirmed this. The pursuit and purchase of physical possession will never fully satisfy our desire to be happy. It may result in temporary joy for some people, but the happiness found in buying a new item rarely lasts longer than a few days. Researchers even have a phrase for this temporary fulfillment, called retail therapy. Number 3, mentally strong people don't listen to everyone. It's been a few months since my grandfather died, but I will always remember what he said one day. He rushed in my room, looked at my PC when I was struggling to write or fix something on my website, and he told me, "Nephew, you have to go out and find a job. You should stop playing these games all day." That day I was laughing from the bottom of my heart because I finally realized that people around me, especially my older relatives, will never appreciate and understand what I do. Well, not until I brought $54,000 at home one month. My friends were talking behind my back. My family was against each bit of what I did. But I never, not once, gave up on my dream. The reason why I'm saying all this, because I know that you can do whatever you want to do as long as you have the burning desire and resilience to do it. People will always be against you, especially in the beginning. Do not let this ruin your process and make you wave the white flag. Number 4, they don't waste energy on things they can't control. Seriously, the world today is so volatile that you can barely control global things. If your business was physical, you would be broke after what happened with the world this year. Every regular Joe would bump his head in the wall, but not mentally strong people. We really have 2 options available. Either try and find excuses why bad things only happen to us, or adapt to the situation and improve a lot more than before. When you think about your life, you can be struck by very great things, and on the contrary, you can be struck by horrible changes. But how you act upon those changes will determine your future. Number 5, mentally strong people don't get stuck in the past. I read something the other day that changed my life, and you really need to pay attention to this. Your past is your teacher, and it will never go away until you learn the lesson. How mind-blowing is that? I really see it like an old person above my head repeating a sentence that I should engrave in my mind. My mother passed away when I was 18 years old, and that moment was really haunting me for a long time. Fast forward years later, I finally realized that I'm truly grateful to her for making me this dude that I am today. And that part of her will never die to me. It took me 10 years to finally realize that. And I feel so much relieved ever since. I only have gratefulness and appreciation to her for making me this stubborn dude that never wants to give up. Don't avoid your past. That's a mistake. But look right through your painful memories and truly from the bottom of your heart, trying to learn the lesson that will help you out in the present and in the future. I don't want to remind you again, but if you're healthy and have a roof over your head, you're way ahead of most people in the entire world. Don't miss a single day appreciating that. Before we get to the last one, and most important, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Now that you did, here comes the last one. They're not afraid to break the old pattern. I think this is the most important step of all, and I put it last because I want you to self-reflect on all 6 things after this. Major changes require drastic measures. I know that there's a thing right now that you don't like about your life. Just take a second and think about that. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, now that you know what's the thing that doesn't fit in your life, brainstorm ideas that will help you change that thing. Let me help you out. The people you surround yourself with have a lot to do with how your life will untangle. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you are surrounded with negative and pessimistic people, do not expect to be any different. I would highly suggest you to change your environment. For me, it worked by putting myself in quarantine 7 years ago, before it was cool, and separating myself from all the negativity. By avoiding contact with most people, helped me realize who I truly was. Drastic changes were made and stunning outcomes were created. No matter your circumstance or situation, the way you react on things defines you as an individual. Remember, not the things that happen to you, but how you act upon the things that happen to you. If you like this video, you would do me a huge favor by smashing that like button and subscribing on my YouTube channel.